All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Charlie. My 2023 New Year's resolution to myself was to start a YouTube channel. Someplace I can yap on about all the stupid stuff I like comics, vintage toys, movies, collectibles, nostalgia, all that stuff. From anywhere from the 80s, 90s, 50s, 60s, 40s, whatever, you name it. Just not too recent. It's mainly going to be nostalgia core content. So, just so you know what you're getting into. I'm new to YouTube, but I'm not new to watching YouTube. I've been creeping on people's pages for almost 10 years now, learning all kinds of cool comic knowledge and info that I didn't know before. So thank you to all you YouTubers out there that taught me all that stuff. It's definitely come in handy. And it's also inspired me to start my own channel to talk about random crap. The YouTuber that got me motivated to do a YouTube channel primarily was Captain Strangelife. He's been around for a long time. He, I believe, lives in Chicago, and he just basically shows off stuff in his house, and it's really very relaxing for me to watch his videos, almost sort of like ASMR type. He just is like opening boxes and showing off a 1960s comic, and that's right up my alley. So thanks, Cap. You've inspired me. Among others, there's others, that I've watched throughout the years. Maybe I'll give shout outs to those guys and girls at some point. So today I wanted to give a room tour. A lot of people start off their channels with room tours because they are, I guess, the most popular videos, get the most views. I definitely enjoyed them. I'm also really into like design and interior decorating, so I try to do that type of work in my office here and make it look nice and presentable and classy, but also have the collectibles and the things that I like in here. So I'm going to show you around. I'm also going to show you how I store my comics, which I've been told is kind of cool and unique. So I guess we'll get started. All right, so here we go. Coming into my office. I guess I'll just do a quick kind of view of the whole room. Spun around a bit, and then I will break it down for everybody. We just remodeled our house, so a lot of this is brand new. I just moved in this room from my other office, and we've painted and redone the closet here. Basically everything, new doors, you name it. So that's the room. Let me, I guess, just start with when you walk in. I have a lot of signed prints. So this one is a Frankenstein print drawn by Carrie Gamble. A buddy of mine, his dad is Carrie Gamble, and so I met him at a convention once and said, "Hey, I know your son," and he signed this for me, and that's really cool. I'm a huge monster fan, as you'll see going through the room tour. Here's a Dracula print. I do not remember this artist's name. I'm sorry, but it's great. We have Frankenstein, Bride, and Creature also from the same artist. Back here is my Star Trek Next Generation print signed by the entire cast. This was the 25th anniversary of Next Generation and Austin Comic-Con. The cast reunited for the first time in like forever. So they were all there. We met them. We got photos and got signatures on this really cool print. I love this. This is kind of my prized possession. I love it so much. Coming back is my Blu-ray Steelbook section here. I'm a huge Steelbook collector, primarily. I used to do Blu-rays, but I kind of got tired of just basically buying a piece of paper and plastic. With the Steelbooks, it's like you're kind of getting a piece of art. So I'm going to do a tour, actually, of this whole collection at some point. It's on my list, so I'm not going to break it down by movie or anything today. But that's kind of a glimpse of that. Sorry for all the glare. It's mid-afternoon right now, so I apologize for that. Up top, I've got my Twilight Zone Gremlin figure. I couldn't tell you who put that out. I'm not good at these kind of details, so as you'll probably see. This is my Scream Factory Halloween 3 7-inch and Blu-ray combo that I got last year, along with my little, is that Rowdy Robot or is that the other one? It's from Lost in Space. Sorry, I'm forgetting. Come down, I've got my Mars Attacks guy and a Gremlin with my Halloween pumpkin. Over here, my favorite old school video game, Burger Time. Come down. Let's see, we've got Bat Boy and a little Frankie. Over here, a little Batman and Robin thing I put together years ago. This is a, I believe it's Sofubi Frankenstein with a little Pac-Man candy dispenser. This is my collectible case. I kind of call it like a curio case. I have all kinds of stuff in here. I'm gonna open it up so we don't get the glare. So up top, we've got some soapies, some vintage and some new. Dick Tracy, got some Hanna-Barbera stuff. I'm a huge Hanna-Barbera fan. TikTok from Return to Oz. I'm a huge, massive Return to Oz fan. So I'll probably be talking about that movie at some point on this channel. Come down, you've got my Orko, vintage Orko, some more Hanna-Barbera and Monsters. This is an alien we got from Roswell when we went. This is Milo from The Descendants. I'll probably be talking a little bit about music on this channel too, because I am a musician. Come down, I've got my Alfred E. Newman back there, big Mad fan. My Big Boy bobblehead, got Chewbacca back there, another Dick Tracy soapy. Mac Tonight, I love Mac Tonight. Howard the Duck candy dispenser from the 80s, Pennywise. Down again, we've got the Crypt Keeper back there, Batman, Mighty Mouse soapy, Return to Oz cards. This is my vintage Pac-Man from when I was a kid. Down one more, some bobbleheads, figures. This is my Dog Patch bobblehead. I don't know if you know what Dog Patch is, but it was a theme park in Arkansas that was super cool. It's gone now, but they're trying to revive it in some way, and I'm really excited about that. Bottom, I have my Mad cookie jar and my retro Iron Man statue. I'm not a big statue guy. I have a few, but I don't really know like who makes them or anything. I just bought that because it was really cool. So coming out of that, here's my desk. This is where I do my filming. Not much to say about that, just a desk. Above it, I have a few things. I've got some tin toys. I've got my Halloween 3 mugs that stack. These are really cool. Got those, I think, a year or two ago from Mondo. 2001 Space Odyssey HAL 9000 ornament. There's my Sam from Trick or Treat patch. Come up here, I've got some books. Big Stephen King fan, so there's some Stephen King and monsters and stuff like that, stuff that's important to me. This is just a atomic bomb photo that I like. Here is my collection of pins and patches and stickers. All kinds of cool stuff on here. Music, monsters, you name it. I really like this, oops, right there. It's my Nick of Time pin. That's actually a bobblehead from Twilight Zone. My wife keeps my office green with these plants, which is cool. Okay, come over here. Here's my monster Christmas tree that I haven't taken down yet. I'm not sure if I am. I kind of like it. This art back here, this is signed too. We bought this at a store though, so I don't really know who the artist is, but it's really cool. I really liked it. It's like basically all the old Acme tricks from like Looney Tunes, you know, like the instant holes, stuff like that. I just thought it was really cool. This is my Forbidden Planet art here. Big fan of that movie. Come down, more statues that I could not tell you who made, but I really love this Thor statue because it's basically the comic cover, his first appearance and the journey into mystery. It's broken right now. There's his other little wingtip that I haven't fixed yet. Broken the move, unfortunately. Here's my Nick Fury statue. I do know who makes this. I think this is Sideshow. And they make great stuff, as I'm sure most of you know. Up here is my signed Howard the Duck print by his co-creator, Val Mayarek, right there. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I met him at a Comic-Con a few years back. Got him to sign that and some comics. This is my Marvel tryout book from when I was a kid. I got this when I was very, very young, and I've hung on to it ever since. I framed it, and I think there's maybe like one little tiny color speck in there. I really never colored in it, so it's in great shape. I just have such a soft spot for this book. Decided to hang it finally. I've never hung it at my office before, but yeah, it means a lot to me. This is my CD player. I still play CDs occasionally, but I thought this was cool because it's kind of vintage looking. Just some art, sci-fi art. That's my, I think that's Robbie Robot. And the other one, the Lost in Space one is, what is it, B9, I think? Let me know. Get some stickers on my filing cabinet. Just let you take those in. Oop. I'm gonna save the comics for last. They're in this container here. Here's my 2001: A Space Odyssey, which is my favorite movie. This is just a reprinted poster. It's not anything like original or anything, but I love it. Got my guitar back there. This is a bass my father-in-law made for me. Pretty cool. We had the closet done with Container Store, so they install all this stuff. This used to be like a closet with doors on it, and it just, you know, regular old closet, and we just kind of converted it into this thing. And I'm using it for books and toys and stuff. I got my hardback collection. I really only do hardbacks these days. I kind of weeded down my book collection. Let you take a look at all that. I don't collect a ton of stuff, but I really like these old kind of vintage golden age collections, stuff like that. I love skimming through that. Got a Dick Tracy, Peanuts. I love 40s art and just comics. Here's my Jack Kirby collected works book thingy. Jack Kirby's like my #1 artist, comic artist of all time. I'm probably going to be doing a video just on my Jack Kirby collection at some point. This was kind of a grail for me to get. I think kind of the whole reason I got into comics was this set of cards when I was a kid. I was probably 10-ish when this came out. And I just learned everything I needed to know about Marvel Comics from the back of these things. and I really just had to have a full set unopened, just like it looked like in the store when I used to go in and grab a pack. It makes me so happy to see that. This is a Dick Tracy card I just threw over there in a little case. It's my favorite Dick Tracy villain. Got some more books, a He-Man, huge He-Man fan. More Kirby stuff. Here's some full box sets of Topps cards that I like. Up here we've got, these are the 2021 or 2, I don't remember, re-release of these Ghostbusters and Turtles vehicles. I had these as a kid, so when they came out with these basically looking exactly like they did when I was a kid, I just had to have it. It was like nostalgia overload for me. Over here is my Halloween print. It kind of combines Halloween 1 and Halloween 3, and I love that. Big horror fan. Trick or Treat Halloween print over here. Well, I guess, is it a print? It's like a hangy thing. You like hanging on a string is what you're supposed to do. And this is my childhood He-Man collection, other than Lion-O here. I stuck him on there, but that's my Snake Mountain from when I was a kid. It's one of the only like true like kid playset things I still have left, so I really love it. My Battle Cat and Stridor from when I was a kid. Love all that. Come down here, some music stuff. Beach Boys, Police, Tom Petty, Ramones. These, it's kind of hard to see back here. These are some of my carded figures that I keep. I used to have them on like pegboards on the wall, like you'd see in a store. But when I moved to the new office, I just couldn't get that to look right in here anywhere. So I just went out and bought these crates and kind of stuck them in randomly with some 7 inches and, you know, different stuff. So it's kind of cool to just pull out and look through. I love being surrounded by the things that I had as a kid. I go out and buy these mainly for the card backs. That's just beautiful to me. And it reminds me of when I was a kid, and that just makes me happy. So I like having that stuff in my office. I love being surrounded by the stuff I love. It makes me happy. All right, so comic books. This is how I store my comic books. I bought this, you'll probably recognize it for all you record collectors. This is the IKEA Calyx Expedit, whatever, I think it's changed names. But years and years ago, they sold these inserts that they quickly stopped carrying. But I managed to get all, what is this, 16? I'm missing one over there, but I have it. I just took it out on purpose. But these are great for storing comics. And I don't know if you can still find these like on eBay or whatever, but it's just amazing. It's like, I don't even know if I'd collect comics as much as I do if I didn't have this thing. But they slide in, boop, and slide back in. You pull them out, and then I have all my comics stored. Let's pull something out for you. So I have the mostly, well, I have everything in Mylar, but I have special appearances, anything that's like, you know, very special, like noteworthy stuff. I have them in top loaders as well as Mylar, and I always have like what is, you know, the special appearance or whatever noted on there with a little Avery label on the outside. That's how I do all my comics. I'm pretty particular about that. I always have to have Mylars on everything. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm gonna definitely be showing off a lot of these comics on the channel, so I'm not gonna like show you a bunch of stuff right now. I just kind of wanted to show you how I store these. And I also put these little stickers to show you what's in the box. Basically, this starts my A to Z superhero kind of sci-fi stuff that continues on to the bottom. This one drawer I have is like funny animal cartoons and magazines, stuff like that. So I've got, you know, like vintage Woody Woodpecker and stuff like that. And then magazines back here. Oop, Howard the Duck, etc. I don't have a ton of magazines, but that's what I do. So, and then when I run out of room here, which I'm to this, I'm in this one now. So I used to have twice as many comics, but I weeded down quite a bit because, you know, I was just buying like full runs of stuff, and sometimes I was spending, you know, $100 on issues just to fill a run, but I didn't necessarily want the issues. So it was becoming not very fun for me. And so I decided to condense my collection. I weeded a lot of stuff out, and I just basically am keeping stuff that I like, you know? I mean, it's not always going to be a special appearance. I'm not one of those guys that like flips stuff or just has to have a book just because someone told me that it's suddenly hot. I mean, I'm into that a bit, but it's mainly about just, do I love the book? Do I love the covers, the story, the character, whatever, you know? That's what it's about for me. That's more important than having something that's worth a bunch of money. Although I do like that too, so I kind of walked the line. But basically my point was I weeded out my collection quite a bit. So I had probably double what I have now, but now I have a collection that I feel is very streamlined, and just, I can open it up and I just love everything I'm looking at. But yeah, so when I'm done with this, when I fill this one up, I move over to my filing cabinet, and this I set up. It's empty at the moment, but basically we made this little system here that divides the comics. They fit perfectly, and then this adjusts, and then we have these taped off black it's styrofoam in there that we covered in black tape, and that can move forward, so it can move like this. Oop. And keep it, you know, sturdy that way with your comics in there, or you can pull them out all the way to the back, or you can have this even further forward. It's pretty cool system. It works for me. I'll show you down here, because this one actually has my wife's comics in it. So this is kind of what it would look like at that point. It's totally full here. So, but if it wasn't full, you know, I'd have that system to push it forward and keep them stable. So that is about it for my room. I don't think I missed anything. It's a small room, but I feel like I have it decorated where it doesn't feel just overwhelmingly cramped. And just the fact that my comics are kind of in these just nondescript, you know, black cases makes it not so overwhelming for me as far like visually. So yeah, if I could find more of these IKEA pull-out drawers, I would probably just get another one of these. I don't know where I'd put it, but it's how I prefer storing my comics. It's just so easy. And you can actually pull those out completely and take the whole box with you, the whole drawer. You know, when you're moving or whatever, you just want to take the box out and look through it. So it's pretty convenient. But yeah, that's about it for my room tour. I'm going to be showing off a lot more stuff coming up in more videos. I hope that you'll stick around. I hope that you'll follow the channel. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.